here. Swap some things out. Get a new wash over this one. Years. Trying to decide if I need a third coat. I think 2 is fine. Let's just roll with 2. Put this one up here. Now, and some gloves. Kind of been liking the gloves thing. It's weird I'd hate it, but I like it. Less oily mess on my hands, which is good. And then I wanted to try out one of these Home Depot brushes. It was cheap. I'm trying to find cheap, good brushes, so we're exploring our options here. Look how jiggly that is, like jiggly. Okay, and I wanted to try this one, linseed oil, which I have put in this Rayo's can. Is this where I'm gonna mix this? Yeah, why not? Because I haven't been using linseed oil on that one, so I don't really want to mix them. So for the time being, let's figure out a new situation. I have a smaller piece of wood I can use as a palette. Use this one. Swap the cobwebs on it. Okay, these junky brushes over here. Got sawdust all up on it. There we go. New palette. Check that out. It looks like it's got a swoopy. How do I look at that? Like a nice little Hugs India. You almost designed for it. Okay, let's see how it looks. So I want to do some the red. A little bit of red. I want to do like a pink. And some white. I like pink washes. A little glob of white. And now, some brush. Maybe before I mix it. Also, something I don't want to do. It's like add a putty knife somewhere. That's why it's good to be organized. I know I had one, I just don't use them so often, so I've lost it. Okay. happened to it? It's lost. Lost it. It's not hiding underneath the tubes, right? No. It's not hiding. It's not in this. It's not on there. It's not back behind this. For sure I have two of them. Not one of them. Neither of them are showing up. That'll be one. Here. It's a little bigger than what I had wanted, but it's gonna work. I don't normally do this. I normally do like a mix them up situation, but might as well try something new. Nice pink. Maybe let's roll with that. So it's just stick. How big it is. Check that pink. Okay. Dip some of this linseed oil up in here. And I'm just gonna mix it in and see how it goes. Okay, let's go for it. See what happens. Oh, look how pink that is. Wow. It's not as like runny as paint. I'm also like going real thin with it, so. That makes sense. I'm gonna need a lot more paints. Okay. And this is where I'm gonna just revert to what I have done in the past. I'm just gonna like get crazy with it. I'm trying to stay in here forever. Trying to mix and match paints. Get crazy with it. That'll be nice. Okay. Wipe off the threads on here. Okay. Now, let's get red going. This one's so old, but I just want to use it up. Cool. Okay. I might use this as like kind of a dabbing force. of the approach. I don't really know if this is proper use. I should watch a video on linseed oil use and see how people do it. But I mean, this is working. Spinning it out. But also I heard someone, what was I doing? Just doing a little research about linseed oil. So it's like fumes are supposedly less toxic than the paint thinner, like turpentine, like I had been using. Apparently, you need to be super careful about like the rags you use to wipe down with using the linseed oil, because as it dries, it gets hot or something, which can like spontaneously combust, which is terrifying. Catch fire. So I'm nervous about the linseed oil for that reason. But I just gotta try it. I do have like a metal box, but I don't really wipe off brushes like that. But I don't know. I wonder if there's like a same thing with brushes. Like, do brushes combust under the right circumstances? I'm not sure. My research was based off of like whatever ChatGPT was saying. And I was like, okay, well, could the painting combust? And the chat seemed to think like the painting couldn't combust. It was just like the cotton rags that with like the chemical this or that like can combust. It's pretty wild. So yeah, just want to be careful about that. Need some paint. This area is like really thin. It's kind of thick in this moment. Let's bring some down. Let's put some more down. And then let's do a little red. Okay. Flip it over. Might, and I am. And I'm gonna flip it over. So I can let gravity help me out a little bit here. You can definitely already tell, like, fume difference is much better with the linseed oil. I'm a little bit nervous about like how shiny it's gonna dry. But we're just playing around. All art is play. At least all the art that I seem to like seems to have like a playful edge to it. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of it certainly. Or at least the quote that I read the other day was that serious art comes from serious play, which I thought was very inspiring. Inspiring and freeing to know that serious art comes from serious play. It's like gives you the green light to be silly and to really have a good time. I think that's like really kind of the key. One of the things that I try to aim for is like how much joy can I have in a day or like in a moment. Let's focus on joy. I'd rather focus on joyous moments than stressful or scary moments. It's just not healthy. And it's the reason why I like started a focus on painting DIY skate spots, because I do like skating, but like just seeing the skate spots alone, is just even seeing it gives me joy. It's such a big painting. Feels daunting. Feels scary. Good kind of scary. Scary that encourages growth and exploration. Okay, so the other thing is with this is it's going to dry slower. I'm guessing. It's been a long time since I've used linseed oil. I think it's going to dry a lot slower than if I had just used paint thinner. Which is fine. A new experience, revisiting a new experience, revisiting an old experience. When I learned I was using linseed oil, but I think even then maybe I used paint thinner as like the solvent for putting a wash down. Yeah, lots of curiosities about this. We got hair baked into the gesso. I don't really care that it's like uneven, but there's like moments where it's very bright versus very dark. I don't want so much of a contrast, but maybe it's fine. Just I'm working it until I get it to a place where I feel like I like it. So this light up here. Whoa. Just somehow ripped this glove. Defeats the purpose of wearing gloves. How'd that happen? I ripped a glove yesterday, and let's just keep going with it, I guess. It's already ripped. Ripped the glove. Is that like a thing with these gloves? They rip easily? I'd be careful of that. Maybe that's fine for now. Decent spot to let that kind of just think about life. Brushed it alright. Let's see how it lasts. Okay, moving on. Let's see if this thing's still recording.